Hello everyone, so in this week's video I'm going to be showing you how to block out your eyebrows using a glue stick. So to begin with, I'm pushing all my hair out my face. I'm taking an eyebrow brush, I'm taking a glue stick that's not purple because purple don't need to be purple, taking some baby powder or translucent powder, some wet wipes and a makeup sponge. I have these two red marks on my face and they just ignore them. I only said it because this is a really close up on my face video, otherwise I wouldn't have said it. So just brushing through both my eyebrows to make sure there's like no bumps and lumps and stuff in them. And if you can see on the end of the glue stick there's still some hair on there from the last time I did this. How disgusting, what am I? So I'm just warming the glue stick up on the palm of my hand by running it in circles. Once it's nice and tacky and like glue like, I'm brushing all my eyebrow hairs in the opposite direction that they grow, then straightening them back out in the direction they grow, still with that glue stick. This will just make sure all the layers of hairs on both front and back of them are covered in glue so they will stick down better to your face. I'm making sure it's pushed down right down onto my forehead because I want a nice smooth surface as best as I can. Then taking that eyebrow brush once again and just brushing the hairs through nice and smooth, make sure there's no lumps and bumps to make it smooth. Then I'm just licking my finger because I'm disgusting and too lazy to get some water, and I'm just flattening that down, making sure it's all nice and smooth still in that one direction. And then I'm just taking a baby wipe and wiping away any excess glue on the skin because we only want to block out our eyebrows really. So just make sure there's no excess glue because it wouldn't be nice and smooth if it's just your eyebrows. So it should look something like this. And then we're just going to dry it with our hands, flapping them around like a wild, I don't know, a seal. And then we're going to repeat this process, but this time I lick the end of the glue stick just so it's a nice and easier application, but only lick it if it's non-toxic, otherwise dip it in a bit of water. Then I'm just following that same direction I was applying the glue in, just so it doesn't move the hairs. Then I'm just wiping around again with a wet wipe, drying it, and then I'm going to be taking that beauty sponge with some baby powder or translucent powder, or you could probably even use flour if you wanted to set that. So I'm just going to really focus on pressing the flour into the eyebrow just to make sure it's nice and set, make sure it's dry, it won't come off, it's flat, it's smooth, it blends in with the skin well. Then I'm just pressing it down with my fingers to make sure it's nice and flush on the skin, dusting away any excess powder, and it should look something like this. I repeated this process once more for my eyebrows. However, if you do have thick or stubborn eyebrows, you may need to do multiple layers. It can go up to probably like 10 layers, I guess, just until it's nice and smooth with your skin on your forehead and make it all nice and smooth and blend. And then that is literally it for this tutorial on how to glue your eyebrows down and block them out. You can apply your foundation or whatever you want on top of this and your eyebrow will just disappear then. But when you're applying it on, make sure you dab it on rather than wipe it on because you don't want to pull off the glue, so just dab it on just in case. To remove this, all I took was a wet wipe, but you can use water or a flannel or even in the shower as you take your makeup off, and it will literally just come off like that. Brush through your eyebrows again to make sure there's no glue left in there, and that is all. Thank you for watching this week's video, guys. If you liked it, please like, share, subscribe, do all of that stuff, and I will see you next week for a new tutorial. Goodbye.